For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler, currently joined by one of our Cardinal High Flyers of the game from the YSU Icebreaker, Wheeling University men's track and field athlete Moses Koroma. And Moses, a big day for you at YSU. You've run in 2 events. First of all, talk about what it was like just to be back out there and competing once again after the offseason.
I think it was a good opener. I think the atmosphere was good, and I think from the off season, so we were practicing a lot to just get more technical over the hurdles and just the goal for the first meet was just to go out there and execute and see where we are in December. So which was what we did. So I went there and execute. So it was a good meet anyway. So competed well and yeah.
And you compete in 2 events on the day, the 200-meter and the 60-meter hurdles. Finished 4th overall in both, top 5 in the MEC in both events. Talk about what was working for you and what made you so successful.
I think just trusting my training over the fall training, and then coming back out here, just working hard every single day with my coaches, especially Coach Bakker. So we've been trying to be more technical. So and then, like I said earlier, we just wanted to see where we are at in December. So which was pretty good. Now that we know where we are at, so we're just gonna build on from there now.
And for you, you had the experience last year going to the NCAA National Championships in the 60-meter hurdles. Having that experience, how do you build off of that coming into this year to try to continue to get better and get back to that event?
I think it's just more of like momentum. Like we went there last year, and then I definitely had a successful year last year in the 60 hurdles, All-American. But I think this year we just wanted to execute more, and then not just be an All-American, but also just leave there with a top 8 finish with a plaque. So that was the goal. That's the goal that we've been working on. So coming off that, so I feel like that's a motivation right now. That's my biggest motivation, to just go out there and not just make it a nationals, but just to place as well.
Currently joined by Wheeling University men's track and field athlete Moses Koroma. And Moses, you and the sprinters have been doing really well over these past 2 years. You mentioned Coach Jada Barker. What's it like working with her and the rest of the sprinters throughout these years?
What's it like working with Coach Jada Bakker? I mean, she's the best coach out here. So she's been pushing me every single day at practice, holding me accountable and everything that I do. So I think that has been really like my motivation. So she's been making sure that I become my best at what I do. So and then working with the sprinters out here too, like my teammate Damian Jackson. So we push each other at practice all the time, and with my fellow teammates, we make sure that we hold each other accountable for everything that we do at practice, so that when we go to meet, we're able to execute better.
And in that first meet, you mentioned Damian. Both you and him hit the NCAA Provo mark in the hurdles. What does that mean to you to hit that mark so early in the season?
I definitely think it's good for us actually. So like everything that we're building and working on over like the past the fall and off season just shows that we've been really working on it, and that's what our goal was, to just hit the Provo time for the first meet and see where we're at, and then build off of it in January. So I think we did what we needed to do for the first meet in December. So just for the rest of the season, we're just going to build and just try to run faster and just make it on nationals once again.
And finally, you guys have a big break before your next event. January 20th is when you go back out there. How do you use this break to kind of keep the momentum going and keep getting better?
Just lock in more, honestly. So like now we see where we're at now. Just have to be more intentional each day from now till January 20th. That will be our second meet at Spiral, but because we have a break in between. So but just more locked in and be more intentional about our workouts, and just take everything for granted actually, because that's what we're working on to go to national. So we can't like take our foot off the gas right now. So just lock in more, be intentional about everything we do at practice. We take this next couple of weeks as seriously as we need to, because coming back, everybody's going to be competing. So we want to be at our best shape as possible.
Thanks, Moses. Congrats on a great first meet. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you, sir.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.